Hello everyone and welcome to this Yin and Restorative flow. The only props that you will need are a blanket, a bolster, maybe a few blocks, and your mat. We're going to begin in Child's Pose today. Bring the knees either out to mat width or more narrow, finding what feels good in your body today. Big toes together. Reach the fingertips forward, let the forehead rest all the way on the mat. In your child's pose here, allow your eyes to close, feeling all of the points of contact where your body is touching the mat, grounding into the earth. Feeling the earth's energy rising into you and becoming a part of you. Draw awareness to the sounds around you. First noticing one, and then letting it fade, noticing another. Perhaps noticing the sound of your own heart beating, or the sound of your breath. Now begin to draw awareness inward to your mind, noticing the state of your mind today. Is it calm, collected, or rushed and frenzied? Not judging, just noticing. Taking a moment as you inhale, noticing a thought rise to the surface. Exhale to release, letting it go. And working through this practice until all the thoughts have been emptied from your mind. Now drawing awareness to your breath as you inhale, allow that breath to rise the back body. Exhale, allowing the breath to sink you deeper into your child's pose, into the mat, into surrender. Two more deep breaths in. On your next exhale, slowly press up, finding your tabletop position. First, tucking the toes under, pressing back into a downward facing dog, and finding stillness in your downward facing dog. Inhale to come forward, drop the knees, walk the fingertips out towards the front of your mat, coming into puppy pose. Chest releases and melts towards the mat. Bring your forehead all the way down to the mat and keep the hips stacked directly over the knees. Toes can be untucked or tucked, whatever feels better to you. No matter where you are, breathing here. Inhaling to create space and exhaling to sink deeper into the posture. If you begin to notice yourself wanting to fidget or move slightly, notice where that feeling is coming from and try to hold the position, to stay. Notice what comes up for you. Finding that edge of comfort, pushing to the edge, but come out if you feel any pain or numbness or tingling. On your next inhale, gently walk your palms back to a tabletop position. Tuck the toes under. Once more finding your downward facing dog. Maybe walk the feet out this time. Plant the right toes, lifting the left leg up to the sky. Tripod dog. Exhale, knee comes toward the left elbow. Bring your shin perpendicular to the mat, coming into our pigeon with the left leg forward, right leg extending back. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, sink in to your pigeon. Option to bring a blanket or a bolster in front of your chest or forehead, or bring blocks up for your forehead. Supporting your body so you can relax all of the muscles in your legs, relax your knees, your hips, your shoulders, your neck, everything down. Surrendering to the earth, to this moment. We'll be here for 3 more breaths, noticing how your body's feeling in this position, may be becoming slightly deeper, and finding that edge as you sink to the mat. Inhaling to create space, and exhale, sink into the space you've created. On your next inhale, begin to slowly, ever so slowly, walk the palms up, back towards your hips. Press through the palms, bringing the left knee to meet the right, finding your tabletop position, maybe placing your props off to the side. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, plant the left ball of the foot. Reach the right toes to the sky. Tripod dog. Exhale, shift forward. Bring the right knee in towards the right tricep. And shifting that shin perpendicular to the mat. Coming into our pigeon on the second side. Inhale, finding length first. Then exhale, lower down. Using whatever props you need to support you in this position. Allowing yourself to relax down onto the mat. Notice the state of your mind here, and if any thoughts have come up, don't judge, just notice, breathe them in, and exhale, let them go. Allowing yourself to be in this present moment. Taking 2 more deep breaths here, and notice if you can find a little bit more length, a little bit of deepening into your posture. On your next inhale, gently press your way up. Tucking the back toes, pressing through your palms to come back into tabletop position. Sitting the hips down towards the heels, bring the legs out in front of you. Exhale, lower down onto your back, 1 vertebrae at a time. Hug the left knee in towards the chest. And inhale, extend the left leg long. Bring the right leg to meet it. Left knee crosses in front of the right. Bend through both knees. Maybe hugging the knees in towards the chest, or grab the outer edges of your feet for reclined shoelace. Offering a gentle resistance, pulling those feet down or hugging the knees in. Really opening up through the left hip, through the knees, and letting the knee joints relax. Breathe deeply into the belly, the chest, the collarbones and throat. Exhale back down, throat, collarbones, chest, and belly. Two more deep breaths in here. Finding that depth, finding your edge. On your next inhale, slowly begin to release the feet, release the knees, shaking them out. Inhale, hug the right knee into the chest, left leg long. Extend the right leg, bring the left leg up to meet it. This time right leg crosses over the left. Bend the knees, grabbing on, the same variation you did on the other side. Either hugging the knees into the chest or grabbing on to the outer edges of your feet and holding, breathing into your shoelace. Inhale to create space. Exhale to sink into the space you've created. Two more deep breaths in, finding your edge. On your next inhale, release the feet. Hug both knees into the chest. Gently bringing soles of your feet to the mat and finding either your blocks or your bolster coming into our supported glute bridge. The hips raise up towards the sky. Your prop goes underneath your sacrum. Right under the low back. Hands can come to the sides or overhead. Finding the depth that works for you here. Maybe stacking multiple props. Relax the jaw. One more deep breath in. Exhale, stay. And inhale. Slowly lift your hips, removing the props. And slowly lowering the hips down. Windshield wiper the knees, left to right. Allowing your legs to find center, coming into an inversion here. So option to come into waterfall, heels stacked over the knees, stacked over the hips. Maybe bring the hips up a little bit higher onto a blanket or a block. Or option here to hug the knees in using your arms for support without the bolster. Coming into our plow position, extending the legs long, allowing the toes to come down. Maybe bringing a block here underneath your toes. And walking so your hips are stacked over your shoulders. Option to interlace the fingers here. One more deep breath in. And exhale to slowly bend the knees wherever you are, rolling down. Hugging the knees into the chest. And rocking side to side. Opening into that low back. Shift the hips slightly over to the right, dropping the knees to the left for a twist. Opening the arms into a T. Staying here, option to cross that right leg over the left into your eagle legs. Working to keep the right shoulder on the mat. And gazing up to the sky or to the right. Two more inhales here. On your next inhale, untwist the legs if they're crossed. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Give them a big hug. Maybe bring your forehead up to your knees. And then switching sides. Both knees come up. Rotate the hips to the left. Dropping the knees to the right. Extending the arms out into a T. And maybe crossing the left knee over the right into the eagle legs. Keeping that left shoulder as close to the mat as possible. And gazing forward or over your left fingertips. Notice the state of your breath here. Deepen the breath. Two more deep breaths in. On your next inhale, gently untwist the legs. Bring the knees into the chest. Give them a hug. And coming into our final resting position, we have two choices here. You can either come into Shavasana or recline Supta Baddha Konasana, recline butterfly, which looks like this. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees fall apart. Bolster can come to your tailbone, leaning the spine back, laying on top of that bolster, and bringing the arms out into a cactus or overhead, or bringing one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Wherever you are, here or in Shavasana, allow yourself to sink into the mat, sink into the moment, to this present moment. Notice how your body feels after opening to all of these postures, opening to all of the little crevices of tension or knots, working to release them. Noticing how the mind feels after dedicating time to focusing on movement and breath and stillness and peace. Allow your body to be heavy here, feeling the weight sink you deeper into the mat. Relaxing the tongue and the jaw, all the facial muscles. Relaxing your eyes and their sockets. Relaxing the neck, the chest, shoulders, arms. Relaxing the belly. Relaxing the back, the legs, knees, the ankles and the feet. Relaxing every muscle in your body as you lay here. slowly begin to wiggle the fingertips and the toes, rolling the ankles and wrists, bringing awareness back to your body, and finding yourself in a fetal position. Bring the forehead onto your arm. And saying thank you to the earth for supporting you, nurturing you, being there for you, and providing you with this opportunity for this wonderful life. When you're ready, press yourself up into a comfortable seated position, bringing the hands to heart center, thanking yourself for taking the time in your day today to release, relax, and sink in to who you truly are, to the present moment. Thanks so much for practicing with me. The love, light, and joy in me honors and cherishes the love, light, and joy in all of you. Namaste. I hope you all really enjoyed this Yin restorative practice. And if you'd like to see more flows like this, please comment below or check out any of my other flows. And please hit the like and subscribe button because it really helps me be able to offer this free content. So I hope to see you again soon and have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.